Hello, my name is Andrea Ramos, and this is a review of John C. Maxwell's The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader, Becoming the Person Others Will Want to Follow, in partial fulfillment of the requirements of N 5343, Nursing Leadership in Complex Health Systems. You may be wondering, who is John C. Maxwell? He was born in Michigan in 1947. He's earned a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in the field of divinity. He has been a leader of numerous churches for many years. He's also renowned as a leadership expert. He's the author of over 70 books based on leadership and organizations. He is also a #1 New York Times bestselling author. He has received the Mother Teresa Prize for Global Peace and Leadership from the Luminary Leadership Network. He is also frequently a keynote speaker at Fortune 500 meetings and conferences. He has also founded Equip, which provides servant and strategic leadership for leaders of Christian outreach groups. The purposes of this book mainly allow the readers to identify weaknesses as well as their strengths in current leadership and management abilities. Specifically, it examines 21 qualities that most great leaders exhibit and how they can incorporate them into life, professionally as well as personally. The target audience for this book is basically created to take people from just being regular bosses to inspirational leaders. This book can be read by individuals who need to discover the qualities needed to be an effective leader, such as novice leaders. It is also useful for mid-career leaders to increase their leadership skills and encourage others to follow them. This would be an experienced leader. Finally, it can be used by seasoned leaders that need to take a look at what skills and qualities may need to be honed. This is a senior leader. Some strengths of the book include that the book is overall relatively easy to read and not great in length. Individual points are made succinctly and easily understood by the reader. This book covers many of the essential elements in great leaders. For example, communication, character, attitude, listening, vision, and many others. The book is not intended to be read all at once. Rather, the author encourages the reader to examine each topic separately and allow time to absorb and apply the material. Some weaknesses of the book include that the book is short. It's written very simply, and it may be too basic to keep the reader's interest. Some of the examples that are provided are difficult for some readers to relate to or are even inaccessible. Readers may find that the book is somewhat superficial and repetitive. Other weaknesses include that if the reader has read other books by Maxwell on the topic of leadership, they may feel that there is no new information provided in the book. The book may not include enough material to teach a new leader how to grow the qualities that are described or implement them in actual situations in the real world. The author uses many of his own quotes and contains much of the same material that the author has used in other books he has written. Were the objectives of the book achieved? As previously mentioned, the objective of this book is to educate the reader on 21 of the crucial qualities in a leader so that people are inspired to follow them. Each chapter provides a brief story and emphasizes the lesson quickly. Format is similar to a pithy leadership devotional for daily reading. Many people already in leadership positions could learn where their strengths and weaknesses are by reading this book and applying the reflection portion of each chapter to their lives. An example that's used in the book is communication. The section structure. Basically, the chapter has 7 pages, which is relatively short. It's introduced with the quotations by Maxwell and others. It begins with a short story where quality is evident. The content of the next section is called Fleshing It Out, where Maxwell discusses the quality and how it is used in the short story. Following this discussion, Maxwell asks the readers to reflect on if they need to work on the quality in their life, and if so, there are ways included to improve on this. Each section ends with a small takeaway, including another quote. My recommendations about this book would be, after reading this book, I would recommend it to anyone that is new to the concept of leadership and what one needs to begin the process of gaining skills to be a successful leader. I would also recommend this book to people who have been in leadership for a long time and have not visited the topics covered in this book recently, and read it as a refresher. Any questions? Thank you.